Attention campers, attention campers! It's time to ruin Camp Lazlo!
There were two scouts who made a friend, and Lazlo was his name. Oh, L-A-Z-L-O.
L-A-Z-L-O.
L-A-Z-L-O. And Lazlo was his name.
When this mid-aughts cartoon first aired on Cartoon Network, it was written off as a Spongebob knockoff that signaled the decline of the network. But now, 14 years later, it's considered a bit of a cult classic. And considering that it's another brainchild of Rocko's Modern Life creator Joe Murray, you just know that there's some sneaky jokes included in there that flew over our heads as kids. I'm Whitney Van Laningham, and here are the jokes you missed in Camp Lazlo as a kid. Before we crack open Camp Lazlo, I'd like to give a special thanks to our super nerd sponsor of the day, Charles Scheid. Thanks to our Patreon supporters like Charles, we get to keep the lights on, and Nerdwire lives to expose another childhood classic. If you're interested in helping us out too, check out the Patreon link in the description and see if any of the donation tiers tickle your fancy. We can get you access to shoutouts, bloopers, and more. As always, if you're strapped for cash, the best way to help us is by clicking that notification bell and sharing our videos. Now on to the jokes! Number 14. Well, I don't know what to tell you. This episode is called Beans and Weenies, so it's basically just a few steps away from a Russell Brand song already.
You won't come just for the cash. Will you come for my bangers, my beans and mash?
There are more butt and peener jokes in here than a bunch of 5th grade boys in detention. For example, there's this one.
Who would have thought that my buns could cause such excitement?
You have very nice buns, Raj.
Mystic mustard.
Yes, Clam, your mystic mustard is causing excitement too.
And this one.
Are you saying that puke-colored Glump is as popular as my pillowy cushions of love?
And this one.
She had the best buns in the whole village.
And this one.
Who needs a friend when you have great buns?
And look, man, if you want to call your special sauce mystic mustard, you go for it. If you want to call your butt a pillowy cushion of love, let your freak flag fly. We don't judge here at Nerdwire. Number 13. In this episode, Edward is looking for some quiet introvert time alone in his sleeping bag. Of course, Milton doesn't want him to miss out on the fun, so they have this conversation.
I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants party.
Brick, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and that I'm invited?
That's it.
Nah, Brick Tamland. No, but seriously, it's basically the same combo.
Hey, Edward! There's a party in my pants, and you're invited.
Get lost.
Okay, sure thing, Ed.
Number 12. Later on in that same episode, Edward finds himself in need of a place to sleep.
Any of you idiots got an extra sleeping bag?
Nope. But you can share mine.
That's okay.
Hey, Edward! There's plenty of room in our larva sack.
So he agrees to tuck in next to Lazlo for the night. Unfortunately, he doesn't stay long because this happens.
Hey, comfortable. Your pajamas feel nice too. What are they, flannel?
I sleep in the nude.
Yeah, sleeping naked with someone who's just a friend could get a tad awkward. Also, what the hell, Camp Lazlo? How did you sneak that one past the censors? Number 11. You know it's a pretty good lesson to learn early on? Body paint doesn't stay on in the rain. Ask every single girl at a rave if her glow-in-the-dark painted outfits ever wash off with sweat or rain or water interference of any kind, and she will tell you that it does happen to the best of us. In this case, it happens to literally everyone.
Hey, he's Nick.
Did you see that chicken breast? Did you see that chicken breast? Number 10. Who doesn't love a good poop joke? When Camp Kidney shuts down, the campers are forced to sleep in a really uncomfortable bed situation.
We get to stay here until they find us another camp. I bet it's gonna be great.
Yeah? I just wish this stool wasn't so hard.
Just rub a little stool softener on there. You'll be fine.
Get a little X-Lax, rub it on your bed. Why not? Sure, guys. Number 9. Yes! Even more poop jokes! You ever wonder where the phrase crap the bed comes from? Well, you're about to find out.
What are you yapping about? Hey!
You did sleep funny.
What happened last night?
Oh, don't worry, Edward. I leave accidents in my bed all the time.
Did you know that having an accident in bed is actually an early sign that your child might become a serial killer? Tight! Number 8. This episode plays with a lot of Western themes, which makes sense because it's all about following Clam, the ultimate camp outlaw. Lumpus is incredibly irked by Clam's behavior, so when Clam slingshots the bus he's driving into the lake, Lumpus takes it a little far.
Get a rope. Sir? We'll need one to tow the bus out of the lake here.
Oh, yes, I see.
Who else thought that Lumpus was about to follow this old spaghetti western and hang Clam by his neck until dead? Me! Oh shit, sorry I hit the thing. Ah. Me! I did. That's some sinister shiz, my man.
Get a rope.
Number 7. Alright, I'll see your gay rat wedding on Arthur and match it with the episode of Camp Lazlo where Kip and Dip have a friendship graduation ceremony that looks a lot like a non-platonic marriage ceremony.
Dip, do you take Kip to be your best buddy?
I do.
And Kip, do you take Dip to be your best buddy?
I do.
Then, by the friend in me, I now pronounce you best buddies. You may now fish together.
Okay, I get that they're brothers, but this whole thing feels very not cool to me. I mean, marry whoever you want, just maybe not your own twin. Number 6. You know how some people get their adult content from a website, or a dirty magazine, or an old-timey skin flick at a place that advertises $10 peep shows? Apparently, Lumpus gets his jollies from sexy calendars.
Did you see this?
Miss Va Moose? Very attractive, sir.
What's your favorite sexy calendar? Mine is the official NYC Taxi Drivers calendar.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess Lumpus's sexy cattle calendar works too. Number 5. Also, it seems like Glumpus probably has a potty mouth when the cartoon cameras aren't rolling. Check him out talking to Slink Man.
Slinkman, come out here.
Call me Boris.
I'll call you some other things if you don't come out here.
Oh man, I wonder if he was going to call him like one of those.
Whitney, no.
Whitney, yes! Number 4. Let's gloss over the part where Slinkman is wearing a dress because girlfriend can wear whatever they want. It is 2019, so don't even think about it. Anyway, Slinkman makes a not-so-subtle remark about what he thinks the unreleased Girl Scouts deserve.
Miss Mucus is a real authority nut. Yeah, give it to 'em, Mucus. Those girls need a good kick in the... Hey.
Did you hear that? They bleeped the A word with a donkey noise. Why haven't they gotten demonetized, YouTube? Seriously, YouTube, can you please just let me say...
Whitney, I swear to God.
Fine! Number 3. I don't know about you, but I love a good foreshadowing through line with a sweet payoff. Remember the season 1 episode called The Big Cheese? When Scoutmaster Lumpus steals Commander Hoo-Ha's Jeep to joyride one last time before he disintegrates, the police officer who engages in a car chase with Lumpus says this.
Yes, you heard me. A blooded escapee from some asylum, I tell you. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay, there's a couple things to unpack here. First of all, Commander Hoo-Ha? Really? They let a character on a children's show be named Hoo-Ha? Why not just go all out and call him Commander or Commander Wet Dripping Filled. Secondly, let's take a trip all the way downtown to the grand finale when this is revealed.
That's him, officer! That's the bad moose who locked me in the closet all summer and stole my job as Scoutmaster. He fooled all of you. He's an imposter, a fake, and worse, he is no Scoutmaster of Camp Kidney!
So, Scoutmaster Lumpus really was an escapee from an insane asylum. That kind of explains a lot of his behavior. But, to be fair, I do think that the straitjacket thing went a little far. He didn't, murder any campers. He just locked some dude in a closet and stole his identity. I mean, that's not great, but he should still get proper mental health care in an outpatient facility unless he proves to be a danger to himself or others. Number 2, speaking of the original Scoutmaster who got Harry Pottered in a cupboard for like 3 months, does he look familiar to y'all? That wrinkly steer is actually Heifer. That's right, this final season might be controversial amongst fans, but it does confirm that Lazlo takes place within the Rocko's universe. Don't believe me? Well, Hef even makes a reference to an old catchphrase.
I'll get you for this cow.
Steer!
So now, I guess we know that Hef was supposed to have a summer job leading campers. I wonder if this means that Rocko went back to working for that special hotline.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Rocko? Mrs. Bighead?
Number 1. Oh man, I am sure I'm going to get called an SJW over this real early on in the comments, but Camp Lazlo did it first, so buckle up. At the end of the series finale, there's a very hilarious scene mocking the gosh dang patriarchy. And before you get your shorts in a twist, don't worry, they also make fun of the stereotype of the nagging wife who's out to ruin her husband's fun, so, you know, we're even.
Helen! Look what fell through the roof! It's a sign from the heavens of male superiority!
That's nice, Stanley. Can you take out the garbage now?
Yeah. Okay.
The best part was when the wiener keys started drooping as soon as he realized he was not superior to his nagging wife. The key trope in any episode of King of Queens. These are my favorite jokes from Camp Lazlo, but I want to know which ones I missed in the comments. Like and subscribe to Nerdwire, click to the left of my face for more videos, and I'll be back next week to ruin your childhood.